Greetings everyone, my name is SRG1 and I am the schizophrenic rabbit. Bringing you another Deus Ex Let's Play. Last episode we took out a very mean boss quite easily, which I wasn't expecting. I have forgotten all the buttons of this game. I really have. Let's see. Okay, that was there. Let's walk around here. This episode we are probably going to go to a very nice place. Targeting system, don't need that. Don't need crossbow arrows. What do you have, sir? Shotgun cartridges. I don't believe I need any of that. I got a new microphone as well. It's a snowball. It has like, looks like a gobstopper or whatever. And this is our helicopter. It doesn't really look like a helicopter, but apparently it's a helicopter. It more looks like a penguin. I think it looks like a penguin, don't you?
You ready to get out of here, Jensen?
Yes, I am ready.
Yeah, take us back to Sarif Industries.
Not too soon if you ask me. Strap in and hold on.
Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah.
Jensen, I need to speak with you. Meet me in your office right away.
I'd love to, Francis, but I have to debrief Sarif first.
I suppose you could, or you could hear what I have to say and see if that doesn't change things. Pritchard out.
Interesting. What does
Can't believe
Pritchard
it,
have to
Jensen.
say?
An internment camp smack dab in the middle of Detroit. Shit. You know, people have been talking about these kind of things ever since I was a kid. But to actually find evidence, to know the people running this country distrust us so much, makes you wonder if they really did close Guantanamo.
Well, apparently Barack Obama closed Guantanamo, if you really believe
Boss,
that.
you been up to see Mr. Sarif yet? Asked me to remind you to go see him, if you haven't yet.
Okie dokie. Let's close that. We're gonna close that. Ooh. Cybernetic hands. That'd be great for jacking off. I'm just saying, you know. Get done twice as fast. Ooh, yeah, I just read that. It seems, my actions took out the Deep Row Ballers, and also someone broke into the police station.
You might want to get a Taggart, but the ones against them too.
You're saying that pro-human activists might see this visit as treachery?
I'm just saying anything is possible, so keep your eyes out for suspicious characters.
Right.
No one relaxes until Taggart and his entourage are out of the building. Got it covered here, boss. Don't you worry. I think Mr. Sarif might be expecting you.
So we're gonna go see Pritchard first. I think he's in my office. Is he in my office? He is in my office. Someone's talking. I don't know who they are.
What do you want?
As much as I hate to admit it, I need your help. That signal you shut down in DRB territory. It's been active for almost a year.
You're telling me someone outside this company has had access to our network since before the first attack?
I've detected intrusions before and shut them down swiftly every time. But whoever designed this particular algorithm is good. Very good.
You've told Sarif?
See, here's the thing. The intrusions were possible because of a backdoor access into our security system that I never even knew existed.
The one Sanders' team used to get inside our plant.
I've worked here for 7 years, Jensen, and this is the first time I've seen that particular access route. David Sarif created it specifically to bypass the firewall. He's hiding something, and I think you should find out what it is.
Why me?
Because, as far as I can tell, Sarif created that access and was streaming a lot of data through it shortly after your ex-girlfriend suggested he hire you.
Okay. That seems very suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Someone's on and off. Security concern, blah 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 blah. Let's go see what this is all about. Rather confusing, isn't it? Caution, maximum load. In the future, the maximum load still hasn't seemed to have changed much. South Industries.
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
Sir, you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
The founder of the Humanity Front. I know who you are.
Yes, I imagine you do. As David Sarif's top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
Sir, we have to go.
What happened to me was no accident.
Ah, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it brought back all kinds of unpleasant memories.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Taggart, but it was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm a psychologist, Mr. Jensen. I know when a man is hiding behind words. The flesh may heal, but the mind is not always so resilient. You might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
I'm curious about something, Mr. Taggart. What is it you hope to accomplish by coming here tonight?
I would think that would be obvious. Your company has been viciously targeted. The violence and bloodshed that's occurred, it must be stopped. But I'm afraid it won't be until men of wisdom and understanding come to an agreement.
About what?
About the future, Mr. Jensen. This enhancement technology threatens to change the course of human evolution, to redefine what it even means to be human. You think governments can afford to let that go unregulated?
You can't stop progress, Mr. Taggart.
Perhaps not. But neither can we afford to sit by and watch it happen on its own. Not when we have the ability, the collective will, and foresight to influence it.
I see. Thank you for illuminating me.
Anytime.
You're Taggart's aide, aren't you? Dr. Isaiah Sandoval, isn't it?
No need to play ignorant, Mr. Jensen. I am quite sure you have a file on me that's as thick as the one you have on Mr. Taggart.
You're an outspoken activist in your own right, Dr. Sandoval.
When you have seen the things that I have, you find you have no choice but to stand up and be counted. Frankly, I am surprised an ex-cop like yourself isn't more disturbed by the dangers of this technology.
Augmentations help a lot of people, Doc. Handicapped, war vets.
Yes, but at what cost? My own friend had his life ruined by these so-called enhancements of yours. A man much like you who had no choice but to become augmented. Yet once he was, too much power can make you do terrible things, Mr. Jensen. I suggest you think long and hard on that.
I'd like to hear more about your friend, Dr. Sandoval. What exactly did he do?
Nothing.
Was he injured in the Gulf?
He went on a rampage in a shopping mall, if you must know, hoping to be gunned down by the police. rather than face a lifetime battling augmentation addiction.
He was addicted to augments?
They don't talk about it in those corporate brochures of yours, do they? Neuropathy dependency, rejection psychosis, any number of physical and psychological ills have resulted from this technology, and yet we rarely hear a word about them.
I'm sure the literature is out there.
No thanks to the throng of corporate lawyers attempting to stop it.
Your friend, did he succeed? Did he suicide by cop?
No. Bill Taggart talked him down.
Interesting, interesting. Here we have a bathroom. I can't remember if there was anything in this bathroom at all. But his so-called friend was sitting in a police station last time I checked.
Athena,
so
you've been at this company a long time.
I hope that's not a comment about my age, Adam.
No. But I know nothing gets by you. If Sarif had done something that could compromise us.
Mr. Sarif has only the best interests of this company in mind, Adam.
I'm not questioning that.
Aren't you? I've been here since the beginning. I've seen how he built this up from nothing. He cares for his people. He truly believes what we're doing is important, and he would never do anything to jeopardize it.
I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, you shouldn't have. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy.
She's a busty old broad, isn't she? Like, damn, look at that. Is that double D's or something? Ooh-wee.
Boss, we need to talk.
Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
I what?
Pritchard said someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
Oh, I see. Frank's fixed that, though, right?
He has now, but he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot of data through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on board. Pritchard may be paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys. So let's just stay focused on what's important.
Of course.
Yeah,
you're right.
That's that.
And maybe Pritchard's paranoia is rubbing off on me. It's just that the timing seems so strange. Right before you hired me? Don't you think it might be more than a coincidence?
I guess I can see why you'd think that, given everything you've been through recently. But there's something you're not getting here, Adam. Business is war, with no clear battleground and no rules to keep our enemies honest. In this company, I'm the commander-in-chief, and I have to be ready for anything, and I will do anything to ensure that I am. Now, I hired you because I needed a general I could trust. One who knows how to obey orders.
I think I proved myself today. And the only reason I'm worried about that loophole right now is because the data you streamed through it could have been accessed, backtraced, and stolen by the men who attacked us. Our enemies might still find a way to hurt us with it.
I wasn't criticizing you, Adam. But I suppose you raise a good point. Look, I'm not going to share every single detail of this data with you. As CEO of this company, there are things I can't release, even to you, Frank, or Athena. I consider us all a team here, but we each have our own roles to fill. I decide who gets trusted with what, and in this case, you're just going to have to do your job without knowing all the facts. Megan said you could roll with the punches. Proof she was right.
With all due respect, sir, I am trying to do my job. The job you hired me to do. The job you even brought me back in for tonight. But it feels like you're getting in the way. Especially when you start bringing Megan into this.
I wasn't trying to... Look, I don't want us getting upset over this. If I'm reluctant to share the data with you, it's because there's legal issues involved. Every company has its secrets, son. And Megan's research was a big part of ours. But the data I streamed has nothing to do with her. It wasn't even proprietary in nature, so I don't want you wasting any more time harping on it. The shareholders expect me to take care of it, and I will. So leave it to me to deal with from here.
Boss, I'm sorry if you think this is a big waste of time. I just don't want to see anyone else getting hurt because of information I didn't have. But if you really believe this data can't hurt us, that it won't come back somehow and bite us in the ass, then I'll trust you.
I can't be 100% sure of something like that, Adam. No one can. God damn it. All right. Look, the truth is, I set up a confidential data channel for a private investigator, someone who can run covert background checks on people, potential new recruits, like you.
You what?
I had to, Adam. You were a liability, remember? You'd just been fired from SWAT. Now, Megan believed in you, but I had to be sure. Look, I don't want this to come between us. I'll send the files to your computer. You can see for yourself what he dug up. But Adam, you'd better be sure.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes the past should stay in the past. Once you see that data, you can't unring the bell. When you're ready, come back and talk to me. We need to discuss our next move.
Wait, what? Wait, what are you on about? What data? What? Huh? I have to go see this. Can't unring a bell? This seems very suspicious. What could possibly be going on? Sarif Industries. Wow, you can actually read this down here. That's amazing. Oh, wasn't doing anything. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I don't think anyone suspected anything. I think I'm good. Ooh, wine. Now I gave you a chance to read that. I do suggest you do read that, since that is
tells me you spoke to Sarif.
quite
Did he happen to
important.
tell you why he made us look like idiots?
I'm handling it.
You can imagine how relieved I am to hear that. I'll tell you what. While you follow any lead Sarif spoon feeds you, I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place and backtrace that signal.
That's your pride talking. Still, get back to me if you find something.
You meant when?
Pretty sure I didn't.
Oh, he's a cocky little shit anyway. Yes, do go read that. The stuff on there. It's quite interesting and is an integral part of the side story, which we will be doing. So if you don't read it and we do the side story later, you'll be sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? So I do suggest you go look at it. Actually, we need a candy bar. Need the lift to stop. I want a candy bar. Oh, why is there a button pressing for candy bar? You can't do any hostile actions here, by the way. Just thought to let people know if they're just gonna go and rampage and kill everyone, you can't do that. Oh yeah. We have 2 praxis points. I'm sitting here debating what I should use it on. Radar. Doubles your range, and that's not too useful. Implant rebreather, that's kind of useful. Dermal armor. It's tempting. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with blast through those big walls, and we're gonna increase our carry capacity. That should make it. Let's go show you how much more room we have. So obviously we have 2 more bars at the side for more room for stuff, and we have 2 more to upgrade on that side. So basically we have more to carry, so I can carry a bigger gun, carry more stuff, more equipment, which I might do. I might pick up a sniper rifle or something just to play around a bit.
Encoded with your biometrics. I've set up a false flag routing which should get you to Henshaw Island without any problems.
You're sending me to China? What about FEMA?
FEMA's got nothing to do with this, trust me. We'll have better luck in China.
How can you say that? I saw the bastard who killed Megan pulling his men out of that facility. I left one of those men dead in its underground storage bay.
I know that, Adam. Frank was monitoring the whole thing. So I also know that before he died, that man gave you an address in China. I want you to check it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Adam. There's a reason this company's under attack. You think it has to do with the Typhoon or with some other top-secret military project that I haven't told you about?
The thought had crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. The work Megan's team was doing before they were killed, it was redefining what it means to be human. This company, Seraph Industries, was about to lead mankind to its next stage in human development. Self-controlled evolution. Can't you see how scary that can be to some people?
Sure. I also see how lucrative it can be for some others.
It's never been about money for me, Adam. But you're right. There are people out there who don't exactly feel the same.
Like who?
I'm hoping you'll be able to find that answer for us in China. So get going. Farida's prepping the chopper.
That's a really cool chessboard. Let's look around his office for a bit, because I'm going to end the episode before we go to China. Hing ho hai hu. Is anything good here? Why don't you have it? Pritchard has candy bars, why don't you? And what's the point of having like desks and boards and stuff if you have like sticky notes on the window? There's a fire? Does this thing have a roof? Is that a real fire? Oh god. That's a health and safety hazard. I'm gonna have to write you up for that, boss. Baseball scores. Baseball of the future. Tony would like this. 2012 Detroit season. Go Red Sox. Are Red Sox from Detroit? I don't know. Possibly someone from the States would be typing, no. That's not how you do it. It's just like, God, shut up. Go away. Leave me alone. I don't know about this new mic though. You guys need to give me feedback on the new microphone. Seems I have to talk louder or lean into it, sort of like this. But I'm not really sure. And it's kind of uncomfortable the way I'm sitting at the moment. Maybe I need to find a new comfortable place. Maybe I don't. Oh well. Maybe I need to just speak up louder. Oh well. Oh dear. Normally used to having the mic in front of my face, and if I shout into it, it just sounds so bad.
I saw William Taggart in the building earlier. Guy's got balls coming here.
Balls of steel.
This time, outside the International Organization's New York headquarters. I don't know about you folks, but it suggests to me that we may be finally seeing some action in the ongoing debate over human enhancement technology. Why else would some of the world's foremost experts in augmentation sciences be meeting with delegates in secret?
Okay. That's scary news footage, since they shouldn't know that stuff. And we're going to China next, so I'm going to end the video here and find myself a more comfortable position to sit at. and I'll see you next time. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch our episodes, and I'll see you later.